Hello friends, welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis. India is now in no mood to buy foreign fighter jets, be it Rafale from France, Su-35 from Russia or F-21 from US. However, India may add 36 more Rafales, 21 MiG-29s and 12 Su-30 MKIs to complement its depleting Air Force's strength. This is the most important strategic move taken by Indian government. If India has to become world superpower, it will have to be self-reliant in defense sector and has to completely build its own fighter jets indigenously. In the lines of the same, India is working on Tejas Mk2 program, which will be developed to replace the old Indian fighters like Jaguar, Dassault, Mirage 2000 and MiG-29s. In today's discussion, we are going to talk about Tejas Mk2, its capabilities, weapon packages and how potent and lethal it's going to be and its rollout plan. It's going to be a very interesting video, so request you all to stay till the end of the video and we'll try to explain you everything about Tejas Mk2. Now Tejas Mk2 is a single engine delta wing multi-role fighter designed by Aeronautical Development Agency ADA in collaboration with Aircraft Research and Design Center ARDC of HAL. It has a tailless compound delta wing configuration with a single vertical stabilizer and closed coupled canard wings. Now this design will provide Tejas Mk2 high maneuverability. It is also integrated with fly-by-wire system which helps to control the instability. Tejas Mk2 will use whatever technology developed for 5th generation fighter program AMCA. It has been designed for reduced radar cross section, so it will have stealthier feature as well. Tejas Mk2 will be built on Tejas Mk1A platform. However, it's going to get more powerful engine. While Tejas Mk1A is powered by GF404 engines, which can generate a thrust of 48.9 kN and with afterburner 78.7 kN, Tejas Mk2 will be powered by GF414 engine, which is capable of generating a dry thrust of 57.8 kN and with afterburner 97.9 kN. Now let's look into its sensors and avionics. Tejas Mk2 will be equipped with AESA radar, for which obvious choice would be Uttam AESA radar developed by DRDO. It will have IRST sensors and missile approach warning systems integrated. The aircraft will be designed to have network-centric warfare capability, which means it can share and get the target locations to engage from other fighter jets or ground or air-based radars. Tejas Mk2 cockpit will contain next generation wide area multifunctional display and side mounted control stick. The aircraft will also be powered by artificial intelligence, and when pilot goes unconscious, its control will be automatically transferred to ground control. Tejas Mk2 is expected to have a maximum speed of Mach 2, range of 2500 km, combat range of 1500 km and a ferry range of 3500 km with 3 additional fuel tanks. It will have a service ceiling of 50,000 feet. It will have the thrust to weight ratio of 1.0, which is pretty decent for any medium weight fighter. At the end, we'll talk about its weapon package. Now, it will be integrated with GSH-23 cannon for close combat and will have 11 hard points that can carry weapon payload of 6.5 tons. For short range combat, it will use Astra infrared missiles with a range of 60 plus kilometers. In beyond visual range category, it can carry Astra Mark 1 with a range of 110 kilometers, Astra Mark 2 with a range of 160 kilometers and Astra Mark 3 missiles with a range of 340 kilometers. In air to surface category, it will have deadly Scalp missiles developed by MBDA and currently being used with Rafales. Scalp missiles are subsonic missiles having weight of 1.3 ton and range over 500 kilometers. It is also planned to integrate Crystal Maze air-to-surface missile developed by Israel. It will also integrate Spice 2000 bombs, which were recently used in Balakot strike against Pakistani terror camp. Now, Tejas Mk2 will also integrate Russian Kh-31 anti-ship missiles and BrahMos NG airborne cruise missiles. It is also supposed to have indigenously developed packages which includes smart anti-airfield weapons SAW, Rudram 1, 2 and 3 anti-traditional missiles. The focus will be to include the indigenously developed weapons for Tejas Mk2 as much as possible. The first prototype of this fighter will be rolled out in August 2022 and it will take its maiden flight in the year 2023. This was today's update. Please let us know what is your views about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions about any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already. We'll be soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in defense sector.